Going ghost.
I'm going ghost.
Classic Olin. Uh,
Owen's always going ghost.
yeah. Let's if
Is
y'all will
that-
share links to people.
Oh yeah.
Um, are you live?
We're
Right.
live. We're on the internet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Doing it.
Can I get
So-
the YouTube link again so I can share it in my chat as we play? Oh, never mind. I found it.
I was gonna say I don't have it.
Welcome everybody to episode 2 of our Mistwardens Shroud campaign. We're sending out the links. We're sending out the bad signal for people to come listen. And I'm very excited for tonight. Let's go through and we'll do quick introductions. Name, who you're playing, how they feel about fire generally. And then we'll jump into some D&D. I want to start at the bottom of my Discord list with William.
Hello. My name is William Pope. I'm playing Tobias Boone. He is the Shadakai Sorlock that we have inside the party. He is not really. He doesn't really like fire. He much prefers the cold. He doesn't like the heat. And he just feels a lot more at home when it's dark and when it's cold. And fire eliminates both of those things. But he's not. Yeah. Let's just keep it there.
Beautiful. Sam?
Hi. I'm Sam. I'm playing Rosemary, and she's a Battlemaster fighter. And oh gosh, she likes fire. When it's in the fireplace or it's a nice little cozy campfire with her friends. But uncontrolled, she's not a big fan. Not a fan.
Steven.
Hello. I am Steven, also known as Funk. I am playing Buster K. Slyfoot, the Harengon Twilight Cleric of the group. And Buster likes fire because fire is used for cooking foods and making them edible, and also every now and then when in the forest and tripping on that good fey shit, you look in the fire and it looks back and you have a truly religious experience every now and then. Obviously you don't do it often, but like when you trip, you trip.
Every Tuesday.
Fire's pretty chill.
Yeah. I can dig it. Taylor.
Hello. I'm Taylor. I am playing Olin, the reborn elf ranger. Sorry, I'm like totally zoned out right now. Playing the reborn elf ranger. They have no particularly strong feelings one way or the other about fire. Fire serves a sort of natural cause in the universe. It burns away that which is rotted, and it brings new life to the things that sprout afterwards. So Olin can appreciate fire, but doesn't like or dislike it necessarily.
Love it. And last but not least, Ray.
Hi, I'm Caecity, aka Ray, as introduced, and I'm playing Sully, who is a gnome, and she loves fire. She's so chaotic. Fire to her is also chaotic, and it also kind of looks like her hair a little bit. So she loves it and doesn't love when it burns. When it burns, it's not a great feeling, but like watching it is fun.
And with that, we're gonna cut to our characters. It is the middle of the night. Do we remember what happened last time?
The lady of the house can get it.
What are our bullet points things that we remember, Sam?
Well, that was number 1. Number 2. Sorry, I don't have my notebook open. I'm dealing with a massive tangle.
You're fine.
Let me be a
Wait.
professional.
We got off the train. There were flowers. We met
forgot
this dude.
something.
Yeah, we forgot something because the
Maybe.
forget-me-not.
Maybe. Let's see here. Ooh, we wrote a lot.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay. Forget me nots means someone has disappeared, but you can't remember.
So it's specifically someone and not something.
That's what you're told, yeah.
Her son is definitely the lady's son is definitely Adam Driver. And also we want to adopt him and take him with us.
He's a cool guy.
He really is.
Calfoy, we got brought in through all this through Calfoy, and
Oh yeah, that guy.
through that time, we found out that Calfoy was the one who killed the lord of the manor that we're in.
Vashon? Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
It was that or Vakin, and I felt like that would probably be an in-character way of saying it.
Can you imagine like living in a world where you know that the people who die like come back to life and do all this like zombie shit and then being like,
I'd still pull a murder.
I'll do a murder on a person and put him right outside the house. That sounds reasonable to me.
He put some rocks on top.
He put a lot of rocks on top, to be fair.
And this was some distance from the house.
Oh, we found a Sully doll when we went and explored.
Mm-hmm.
Buster was distracting Calfoy quite expertly.
And Olin was watching.
And Olin was watching.
Olin was keeping watch. So,
Sully and Rosemary wandered off together while Rosemary was disguised as the lady, and then Tobias also disguised himself as the lady and wandered off by himself.
Mm-hmm. And as I wandered off by myself, I was looking around the house, and what I ended up finding was dozens and dozens of undead just pouring out of nowhere towards the house.
Stumbling out of the
where we
mist.
left off.
Oh, and smoke coming out from under Armand's store.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was the room was on fire. He had all those lamps and stuff. Maybe he had an accident.
Buddy, you're supposed to put your lamps out before bed.
He's scared of the dark.
So yeah.
I think there's a great summation. And so yeah, we start. Tobias, you seeing the mist rolling in, zombies by the dozens walking towards the house. Smoke billowing out from under Armand's door. You hear the distant sounds of it sounds almost like the wind for a moment before you realize it's the moaning of these creatures marching towards the house. And you see the mists are much closer to the house than they were when y'all were traveling earlier, where you stepped out from the mist. So it's almost like the edge of the mist is moving in.
First off, I just wanted to I want to gather as much information about the mass of undead that's coming towards us. Are they first off, are they coming towards the house for sure, or do they just seem to be going to the mist?
They're coming from the mist towards the house.
Oh, I see.
Very cool.
Love that for us.
And for sure coming towards the house, not towards like the.
There are, like, you can see where it looks like some might be moving past the house or like
Mhm.
not really directly at the house, but it looks like the majority of these zombies are focused on the house itself.
Okay. In that case, am I closer to the sun's room, or am I closer to all of our rooms?
I think where you are, you're about equidistance because you're like basically looking on in the in-between space.
Okay.
Where the stairs are, there's like the big window that you're looking out, and then the east wing is where the west wing is where like towards Armand's room. The east wing's towards where y'all are.
Okay.
Though you do know most of your party's a little further because they've moved down to the second bedroom, which is down the hall.
Okay, I'm gonna drop disguise self. I'm gonna run back towards our rooms and get like not all the way there, but about halfway there, and yell at everyone. You guys got to get out here right now. There's a big fire happening. There's smoke coming out of nowhere, and there's a big mass of undead that seem like they're coming towards us. I don't think this is normal. Get your butts out here. And then I run to see if anyone hears me. Do I hear any reply?
I would hear because I'm not even asleep. I'm conscious during my rest. So
do we have like a safe word like something like that? Let's like get moving. Like shit's going down as a group.
I'm sure. I think that probably, if I had to guess, Buster would have had some fun Fey phrase.
Don't make me do it. The first thing that came to my mind was literally Bazinga.
They can do it.
No, I don't want that one. No. Why did you call me out, you evil man? You saw something come to me. Some fun Fey thing. I don't know. Come back to me later. I'll come up with something better.
Yeah.
But for now, it's Bazinga.
Well, I yell out whatever that phrase is. That is basically our group. That our group. Oh shit!
Red
Handle.
alert.
You know. And then I run. I say one more thing. I yell to Olin to come help me. With his new friend. His room is on fire, and then I run back to his room. Olin, come on, your friend's on fire.
My friend's on fire? No.
I'm going to.
But as much
Go ahead.
emotion as we're gonna get from Olin, I love it.
I'm going to start initiative.
All right. Is it already rolled for us?
Mm-hmm. Buster, you hear the sound of them yelling outside. The code phrase that you know means shit is going down. You break away from Calfoy. What do you want to do?
How when you say break away from Calfoy, what has happened thus far? Are we not even like, nothing got started? Kind of just like walked into the room and then all the action happened?
This would have
If I
been,
recall.
yeah, like maybe a few minutes in, because they, I think, like moved rooms and stuff. They did a little bit. So this is maybe like 15, 20 minutes you've been in this room.
Okay. What's the conceit that I would still have my armor on is my main question.
I'll let you tell me that. Because, I'll say,
I mean, 15
Calfoy,
minutes?
come on strong, yeah.
Aren't you Donald ducking it anyway?
That is true. we'll say for the sake of argument to make things quicker, I probably have my armor most of the way on, so I'm like running out, like putting the rest of my armor most of the way back on. And I will run out and like as I'm like getting my hair back ready, like kind of just say to Califoy like, "Oh shit, fire! Grab your big axe. We'll finish later." And then I'll run out and just like see where I'm needed, I guess. Because I'm kind of caught flat-footed.
Beautiful. Tobias, and I imagine Olin, you're probably pretty close on his heels as you're kind of like passing back through the central area towards Armand's room. You see out the door a couple of these zombies look much like they're moving much faster than the others, whereas like most of them are shambling. You see a few now like running towards the house at like a sprint. Basically knowing that they're going to be at the house within like a few seconds. These ones are going to be able to like, be like breaking in windows and stuff like that, whereas like the slower zombies are a couple of rounds behind.
Okay. I will relay the relevant information as is necessary, but that's fucked up.
Yeah, and I think actually you even start to hear like glass breaking from downstairs this turn.
Okay.
Tobias.
How close am I to his room?
I mean it's like 20 feet.
Does it seem like the handle's warm, hot? Like, could I touch it?
It does feel hot.
I kick down the door.
Give me an athletics check.
Full on. Oh man, that's not good. 8.
You slam your foot against it. The door rattles. These are big, thick, like heavy duty doors, like made for an expensive manor. They don't break easily. So,
Oh, that hurt my knee. I'm gonna try just the door handle now, and I try to just open it.
yeah. So you're gonna take 1 fire damage as you open the door. You feel like it, like a searing heat. Smoke instantly like slams into your face as you look into the room. And you see Armand standing, like 6. What did we say last time?
6'10".
Like 6'10". Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Standing 6'10", like head near the ceiling, looking around, and you see his room is like all around the edges. There seems to be like the fire has spread quickly. And you see like 3/4 of like 3 walls of his room are like ablaze.
What's his name again?
Armand, like
Armand.
vampire.
Armand, I don't know what happened here, but let's get out. We have some troubles outside. We're gonna move you to a different room, okay? Come on.
It's
It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be fine.
I have to come out to the dark to do that.
Oh yeah, was this man afraid of the dark now? I feel like that's my entire turn. Just right.
Tell him I'm out here.
Yeah, your friend Olin is out here too. He's with you in the dock.
All right. Make me a persuasion check, guys.
That I can do. 23. I don't know why I'm on advantage all the time, but
That's pretty good.
that's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
You see him kind of like nod, like grit his teeth. You see him like building resolve. He kind of like clenches his big fists and he gives you like a nod of like, all right, and like begins stepping towards the door.
Okay, I
And
think
he
I feel like
says,
that's my whole turn.
okay, he says, we gotta get mom out of the house in case something happens.
Ah, shit.
Sully, you're woken up to the sounds of this yelling. You hear the, the code word go out, knowing that shit is going down, basically.
I wasn't asleep. It's been 15 minutes. Me and Sam were
Yeah, we were exploring.
adventuring.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, Sully's just gonna run straight to where all the action is happening.
So you run out into the like main area. Do you follow Tobias and Olin towards Armand's room, or do you head like downstairs towards like the incoming action?
Downstairs towards the
Because
incoming
yeah, I'll say like
action.
as you go into like the central area, you can see like very clearly the zombies
Yeah.
moving in the dark. And you can hear the glass from below. So do you just want to spend your turn dashing downstairs?
Yeah.
Cool. You dash downstairs and you immediately can see like the arms of one zombie like trying to break through one of the big glass windows downstairs. You won't be able to reach it this turn, but it's like nearby. Rosemary.
Well, she's gonna drop the disguise self. And well, she can't leave Sully alone. She'll go after Sully. And do I have jeez, what sorry, my roll 20 just did a thing.
Loving this gal pal energy.
Are you gonna dash as well?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna dash.
Okay. Yeah, you head downstairs, also seeing one of these faster zombies breaking through the window. Armand rushes out of the room, like looking around immediately, and kind of like takes a bit of like a sigh of relief as he makes it out. He locks onto you pretty quickly, Olin, just as like this like emotional support person in this moment.
Sure.
And he just kind of like turns, looks down the hall, and says, "Mom." It's gonna be his turn. Olin, what do you do? You also see like Rosemary, Sully, and Rosemary running down the stairs behind you.
Trying to think. So we got. Where was Buster going?
Out to I guess like the central area wherever everyone was at, or I'd probably like try to cut you guys off at the room on fire, but now that Armand's out, I'm like in betwixt.
I'm just. Tobias, do you think that we need both of us to go find the lady, or do you think just one of us could go with him?
Listen, I think I'll take. If he needs to go there, then you go with him. If not, then you both need to take care of this fire. Now, what I understand is that he does not like darkness, so maybe I should just go get the lady.
I guess I'll. Is that okay, Armand, or do you want to go?
He's kind of looks to Tobias and says, you promise you'll get my mom out?"
I promise.
All right. Let's go.
Okay, so we'll go and head downstairs and try and figure out what's going on. I'll if I can, maybe I'll try and. Is there like a way to light any lamps as we're going down, or?
Yeah, there's like a couple of. Sorry. A couple of like lamps on the wall that are just kind of not turned on that you can like take a moment to light as you go down for sure.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that, and then I will do. I'm trying to figure out why I am missing a spells. Oh, I used this feature. If I can, I will use protection from evil and good on Sully at the base of the stairs. If we can catch up. If not, I'll hold it and do it later. But well, they
yeah, I mean,
so probably not, right?
yeah, Sully's pretty far down. Well, I mean, if you want to dash down as well.
I'll dash down with Armand, and then I'll do whatever next turn. But get into the thick of it at least a little bit. Well, actually, I'll stay a little ways up if I can get like a vantage point, because I'll try and bow and arrow.
Okay, yeah, the stairs are like spiral down, so you could easily be like halfway up with an arrow looking down towards the front.
Yeah, I'll try that then. And just chill.
Zombies coming in closer. Buster, you see most everybody run downstairs. Tobias seems to be heading to go find Riva. Where are you gonna go?
I'm going to look at some spell distances. Can I see? I want to like stand close to the top of the stairs or in between, so I can like see down into the foyer area where everything's gonna be coming into. Would you say that's within like 60 or so feet?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, of like the front area.
Yeah,
like the front door. Yeah.
So, seeing these, I guess, faster zombies coming in, I'm going to go ahead and pull out my symbol, shift in my armor a little bit to like kind of get it on my shoulder a little bit easier, and be like, oh, I agree, this is Hootenanny. Oh, dear God. And I will bonus action cast spiritual weapon at one of the guys outside that is either breaking the window or is like one of the faster ones making it to the window.
Yeah, there's like one of the faster ones that's in clear view breaking through this front window.
Perfect.
14, I believe. So, I'll actually pull up character sheets. I don't know that the song might drive me nuts if I don't change it.
Absolutely change it, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I did not mean to do that. I meant to click on info.
So yes, 14 easily hits.
Perfect. There's a total of 7 damage, and then with my action, I will cast Toll the Dead. So if I could get a Wisdom saving throw.
Not their strongest stat. That's gonna be a 5.
Is it just going to say the spell? Good. That is, in fact, an attack. That's okay.
Also, feel like to the extent that it's fun to describe what your attacks look like, magical and otherwise.
Yes, absolutely. The spiritual weapon comes out. If there's any moonlight coming through the windows, and this is like going to be like partially on the outside, partially like on the inside, within the frame of the window, like a beam of moonlight and like almost as if the beam turns into like a sword of some sort, of just like the blades of light. But then the toll of dead kind of becomes this like festering of the like, as if the sunlight itself from the damage of the spiritual weapon is like burning away at this thing underneath the moonlight. Yes, so it is another 10 damage. Don't know why Toll the Dead isn't rolling on its own, but I'll figure it out. But that was the end of my turn.
Oh, I need to make a 6. He takes 10 damage for the total 10. Cool. Yeah, this front zombie that your like spells hit doesn't even seem to, like, they obviously do damage to it. It doesn't really seem to like phase it or make it change its trajectory. It launches in towards the frontmost individual, which I imagine is either Sully or Rosemary.
Probably Rosemary, because I think her speed is higher than Sully's.
My speed, I think, is just 30. No, my speed is 25.
That's racist.
No, it's she has little legs.
I do have little legs.
Yeah, the zombie like breaks through the window and like launches almost like all four, like kicks off with its feet off the window ledge, almost like diving towards you, Rosemary. And is going to lash out with its claws, slicing into you.
Oh, yep.
Damn.
The first one hits.
You're gonna take 14 slashing damage as it just
God
kind of like digs
damn.
its claws, like raking a claw across like a loose part of like where your armor's not covering, and just like bringing away blood.
Okay. Well, I'm not playing a rogue. I can't have that. Never mind.
I keep doing things I don't mean to do. I'm trying to click the cogwheel.
That's fine. Another zombie bursts through the window. And this one is. These just reflect who they're attacking. This one does charge towards you, Sully, seeing that the other meal seems to be claimed.
The second one hits.
The 22, it will lash out. You'll take 11 slashing damage as it comes up and just kind of like scrapes at your leg. You hear windows breaking in other parts of the house, including upstairs. The zombies are like the slower zombies are now kind of like you can see them on the other side of the window. They'll be kind of like at the windows and the doors of the house. The next round. Tobias.
I have two in front of me coming from the windows.
You hear one of them coming from a room up ahead, and one of them coming from like behind the central, like main area.
Okay, I'm gonna yell out, Calfoy, I think your Lady Reva's gonna have a bit of an issue if you don't get your butt out here. And I'm going to completely sprint towards Reva's room. And open the door. Am I able to get there?
Yes, absolutely. You don't even have to dash. She's like within 30 feet of Armand's room. You get to the door. Do you knock or just open it up?
I just open it up.
Yeah, it is unlocked. You open it up, and Lady Riva is sitting up in bed, in a gown, like a small candle in front of her, and she like is wearing like a nightgown of some sort, and she like looks up, like meets your eyes and smiles, and she says, I was hoping you'd come.
Yeah, we don't have time for this. There's about
Rude.
30 people that are attacking this house right now. Bunch of zombies, not looking great. Let's get the fuck out, okay?
So the zombies.
Right now.
And you see her like immediately like get up and begin like going for like a dress and like beginning to like get dressed in this very like complicated like noble gown.
Listen, do you have some pants or something? Something you can move quickly in?
Fine, let's go. And she says, um, you just keep your friends from trying to handle me since I'm just in my nightwear. As she like drops it on the floor. Make a persuasion check for me real quick.
Nightwear.
Nightwear.
Natural 1.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Right.
She says,
Wow. Which 2 is 7, but still.
she stops a moment and goes, "Oh, I do need to get my jewelry box." And she goes like running back towards a closet.
Do I see any zombies come out anywhere?
You hear one moving in the room like across from the one you're in. You hear movement from that room. It's just like a
Okay.
closed door across from Lady Reva's.
Well, I'm also going to ready my action to attack either with my dread spear or my sword if one gets close to me.
Beautiful. Malfoy. Oh, did it skip Malfoy? Malfoy bursts out of the room. You see he's got his axe in hand. He like looks down the hall, seeing you standing in front of Lady Reva's room, and immediately begins like dashing down the hall towards you. And he says, "What is the meaning of this?"
I'm sorry, did you not see the fire and the 30 zombies outside?
You see he
Where's
kind of
my
like
axe?
he glances. He's got his axe in hand.
Ah.
He glances back. Like you can tell he did not notice the fire first time. He looks a little bit like abashed a little bit as he looks back and like notices the smoke and flames coming out. And says, "Oh, fire! Oh, did you say zombies?"
Yeah. Yeah, cowboy.
I knew the shroud was getting closer. I thought we had more time than this. Lady Riva, come on. You see she's still like going to go get her jewelry box first. Sully. You see one of these zombies right in front of you, one attacking Rosemary beside you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna yell Finn and have my maul expand. Is that the GWM maul or the regular one?
The GWM is if you're using Great Weapon Master, which is where you do the -5 to hit but +10 to damage. I'll say these are low AC monsters if you wanted to use your Great Weapon Master. Otherwise, it's just a regular maul.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's go.
Dang.
Wow.
Off the bat.
Pog.
Yay!
We get a poggers in the chat.
Pluggers.
Puggers.
Yes. Solely, would you like to describe?
Yes! As she swings her hammer down on this zombie, the crystal effect goes everywhere.
Does that just look like tiny like crystals getting like growing out?
Yeah, like the same as the phantom quartz. They just sprout out from where she just smashed it down to.
Beautiful.
Wow.
plus damage
Hilarious.
taken. Which is not enough because it took a shit ton of damage, right?
Is it like overkill? I'm not sure.
Yeah, DC of 5 plus the damage taken, which means the DC would be like 30 something.
30 something, yeah.
So, yes, the zombie is no more.
Yay!
As you
One
like
down.
smash it down, its body just kind of like breaks beneath the weight of your hammer as it kind of like grows as you hit, slamming it down into this. The creature just kind of like crashes down and unmoving, like twitching. I say unmoving and then twitching, but it like twitching a moment before kind of stopping still. Fuck. Anything else?
I don't know if I have any bonus actions. Do I have bonus actions?
You might have what, like smite spells or something if you want to use one.
Yeah. I don't think paladins don't usually have that much to do.
Yeah,
Not this early, at least.
you hit and tend to
Do they get
hit
spiritual?
hard. You didn't even use a divine
No.
smite during that.
Imagine a paladin with spiritual weapon. That'd be disgusting.
Could I use divine health? Are they gonna give us disease if they scratch us? They're
Divine health is just
zombies.
something that's like automatic, I believe.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's passive.
Sweet. Yeah, then I guess I don't have anything else to do. I gotta
Uh,
figure out what my bonus actions are because I don't know.
Rosemary.
Okay,
I'll
well-
send you. I'm gonna send you a tip.
Thank you.
Rosemary did not like getting hit. I tell you what.
Boy, howdy.
Golly gee.
Shucky darn.
We're gonna go ahead and yeah, we're just gonna try and attack. Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading my things. I've had all this time. I've been crocheting. I'm sorry. She's gonna try and attack the one that attacked her.
That hits.
And we're gonna add a maneuver for a tripping attack.
Um,
So Badoop. And it needs to make a strength saving throw. Or be knocked prone.
Zombies famously strong.
Super strong. That'll do it.
This one is
This was swole AF.
This was so
was
buff.
as
he was
you
a bodybuilder before he died.
as you like go to trip it, you actually like tear, like slice one of the creature's like legs, like just kind of come completely off, but it seems like it was already like leaning its weight on its other leg already. And so
Oh,
like
you know,
this,
that's gross.
you just get hit like with this disgusting like
Oh.
rot odor.
Okay.
Anything else, Rosemary?
I'm only level 4, so no. Aw, hex, I was supposed to hex him.
Oh, hex.
Oh well.
Oh yeah.
Next round.
Um,
The Bach is
yeah, this one looks pretty rough after that, like attack too. He's bloodied. No, that doesn't work. There we go. Armand kind of comes down the stairs, like, but stays behind most of the group, kind of like hiding, like looking a bit scared, like holding his arms close. He kind of like looks up and like looks to Olin. He's like, I think there's zombies upstairs too.
How many zombies are down there? Is it just the one right now? Downstairs?
Yes. You see like several of the slow moving ones kind of coming in that will be here very soon. But right now there seems to be just one other zombie like standing inside the house right
Let's see. So Owen will look to Armand and say, "Do you know how to fight?"
now. No, I've never fought anything. I don't even like killing bugs.
Well, in case things go bad, take this. And Owen will hand over an extra dagger to Armand, just so he has something, some kind of weapon. And
Yeah, he takes it like holding it like in his palm, in his palms of his hand, like really unsure.
Hold it like this. Pointy end goes towards the zombie.
Okay.
And could I like shoot an arrow at a zombie that's outside?
For sure.
How close are they?
They're within like, I'll say 60 feet, because it's like 40 feet to the windows. They're like 10, 15 feet from the window.
Can I maneuver myself to be within 30 feet and then shoot?
Yes.
Okay, I'll move within 30 feet. I will use Pointer Warrior as a bonus action and shoot bow. It is 22 to hit.
That'll hit for sure.
And then it will be 8 force damage.
Your arrow slams into like the front zombie, just kind of like sticking out of its chest, and like takes a moment where it pauses, being kicked back by the arrow before it continues its march forward. Anything else, Olin?
I'll just say, Armand, if you hear something coming, get behind us and let us know.
Okay.
You're very
Zombies.
brave. This is scary. Keep it up.
He kind of smiles with like a small blush at that, even despite his like pale appearance right now. Riva grabs her jewelry box, like holding it close to her as she like begins heading for the door. And she says, "Oh, well, we need to get down to the carriage house, and we'll have to go to Martira Bay. If the Shroud's already here." And she begins like heading down like towards the stairs. Not dashing though, because that would be improper.
You can't be running through your house in a negligee. It's just not right.
How else do y'all run through your houses?
Well, I'm not proper, so.
Buster. You're on the stairs. You can see one zombie in the main parlor room here. Several other zombies heading towards getting towards the front. What would you like to do?
I imagine Olin and Armand are on the landing up here with me.
Yes.
Yeah. Hearing everything that Olin just said, Buster will kind of like sidle up a little bit and say, "Do not fear the dark. Sometimes the prettiest things come out at night. It is a sight to behold. Stick close. There's no need to be afraid." And I will take my large spoon and I will hit my shield with it a couple times as I walk down the stairs closer towards Rosemary and Sully. And I will cast my Channel Divinity of my Twilight Sanctuary. Within 30 feet of me, it becomes dim light. So I mean, there's a little bit of light from the fire and like a couple of lanterns or everything, but the dim light kind of just like becomes like little like floating dust particles that would come off of like little embers that seem to be coming off of fires that aren't there, and little effervescent, almost translucent but also still there, kind of like fireflies flitting in and out of existence as this like cloud of light kind of just like apparates as I use my shield to like kind of bring in the zone around me. For all of you guys, if you're within 30 feet of me, at the beginning of your turn, you can roll a d6 and take that as temporary HP, or get rid of frightening, or charmed or frightened, which I'm hoping Olin uses that, or Armand uses that, so he's not afraid as well. And that's my action, and I'll use my bonus action to move the sharper, more aggressive moonlight closer towards the other zombie that's still here, and hit him with a spiritual weapon.
Ooh, baby.
Neat. You'll love to see it.
A lot of 20s tonight, huh?
Ooh.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
y'all. I'll roll all the ones.
15.
I'm due a couple after last campaign.
And also, I cast this spell once. You don't need to take another spell slot from me, my friend. But yes, that is the end of my turn. I would like to have moved like halfway down the stairs, closer towards Rosemary and Sully, so they get within the space of the thing.
Yeah, Olin's also moved closer because he wanted to get within 30 feet of the outside zombies. So
Yeah.
it's fun. Cool.
We're all snuggled up on the stairs.
Fast zombies. The two in the main room are down, but upstairs, one crawls in through the window of the like the central area of the manor, like takes a look down both hallways before it like spots the group of you down the east or west hall, and begins like looking towards the group before immediately beginning to like charge down towards you. You then hear like the door kind of you see the doorknob turning in the room across from you, and the door like opening up with a creak before one of these creatures' heads comes out, teeth bared, and looking right. Actually, he's gonna have enough movement to come out and just kind of attack at you, Tobias, because you're right there, the closest.
Okay. Does not hit.
Yeah, you easily manage to avoid this creature's attacks. It comes out like lashing kind of wildly, making it a little easy to like fight smart.
But my attack goes off. Nat 20.
What is going on, dude?
Oh, that's right. Wow.
What is
Another
happening?
critical hit.
Night.
That is 10, 17. I don't know why that's not on there.
Are we doing brutal?
No, it's just it didn't add my ability modifier.
Oh,
So actually 9 plus 7, so 16 damage.
hey. Yeah, you slice into the creature. Causing it to kind of let out a hissing, airy noise from its throat.
And the shadow that it's making is vibrating.
I like it. Zombies. Oh. I need to set this to. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Several zombies, of the slow zombies begin pouring through. A couple like crawling through the already broken window. One of them kind of like slamming against the door. One of them just kind of like piling in behind the other two at the window. You hear glass breaking in other parts of the house. Yeah, this one's going to be there. This one is down the hall, probably closest to Buster. Tobias, we're back to you.
How did Riva indicate the direction of the carriage house at all, or Calfoy?
You can ask.
Okay. Well, as I take another swipe at this creature that's right in front of me, I'm gonna go ahead and do that one. That's a 12. That hit?
That does hit.
Woo! With 8 damage, 8 more slashing damage.
Yeah, this thing looks rough. You cut into this thing like chopping off a limb.
And I actually take a moment and I actually back away from it 5 feet, and I say to Calfoy and Reva, "Don't get near it." Reva, which way is that carriage house?
You say you back away 5 feet. Do you have something that prevents him from attack
Nope.
of opportunity?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Reva says, it's on the far side, downstairs and underneath the guest bedrooms.
I think that's the exact way where everybody went. So perfect.
It will lash out with a claw attack.
Does not hit. And yeah, great.
Beautiful. Calfoy, for his part, will run up and attack the zombie.
Calfoy.
Beautiful. Oops, did not roll. This is pretty low DC though.
Nat 1. Fuck.
Oh wait, no, it's yeah. So yeah, you see, Calfoy comes up, like sticks his axe in its back. The creature like drops, and he's like, that's what you get for coming to the manor of Vashon. And then the creature like stops moving for a moment, and then begins moving again, like slowly rising. He's like, fuck.
I hate zombies.
They're so annoying.
Sully.
Does it rise, by the way? Does that count as movement?
Oh, for
I
like
think it
the
does technically
for
even
the
get knocked
second part of
prone.
Yeah, I
Ripper?
think it stays at 1. It doesn't like go prone, like it gets like knocked out. I think it never technically goes down to 0.
Yeah. It
Is that
doesn't.
what it is?
Yeah.
I think, if I remember.
Yeah.
From all the annoying zombie encounters I've had, that is how it works.
It sticks with you.
I'm still bitter. It's been like 6 years.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Never seen so many zombies roll that 20s on wisdom saves. That's all I'm saying.
So I guess it falling and get makes like more flavor. Slowly. You see several zombies coming in through the front window. I think you hear probably noises coming from upstairs, but there's definitely like more zombies coming towards the house. And I'll say the smoke seems to be getting more intense. It's like not downstairs, but you can kind of like see it billowing above your companions that are like halfway down the stairs.
Is the door open?
No, but there's like a zombie on the other side of it banging on the door.
Is there a zombie within range of attack?
You can move up like 20 feet and be
There's
within
one in
range.
front of me.
Oh yeah, there is one in front of you. I'll attack the one that's in front of her.
Well, you killed, or the fast one that was in front of you died.
Oh, it died?
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I got it with the
I
spiritual
missed.
weapon, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
but you
don't know
can-
why I thought it was a different one that you killed with the spiritual weapon.
But there is one of the zombies that is like kind of up front by the window, has an arrow sticking out of its chest, has been injured. The other one has not been hit. So there's like two
Oh.
zombies you can move up to hit.
Roll a d6 and get that as temp HP.
Oh, yeah. That's true. Yeah, roll 1d6 and you get that much temp HP because of Buster's ability.
Two.
So you get 2 temp HP.
Well, actually, 2 plus my cleric level, so
Oh.
6.
Sweet. So I'm back up
Hey.
to 31.
That's pretty good.
Oh, is it? That's how it adds. That's nice.
Mhm.
Okay,
level
yeah.
20?
I'm going to attack the one that doesn't have an arrow. I'm gonna move up to it and attack it. I'm just gonna use my regular ball. Wait.
Oh,
Where did the
so
effect go? There was an effect that said minus Great Weapon Master.
so your current hit points are the thing that's gonna change. Your temp hit points are separate, because I see you're tracking like temporary hit points.
It's,
It's like
it's like
your
a shield.
Oh.
It's a buffer. Once the temp HP goes first.
Okay.
yeah. I think it'll subtract it correctly off your thing, but if not,
It doesn't hit, does it?
that does hit. Actually.
It does?
Yeah.
Thank God.
You're attacking the one that's already got the arrow in it.
No, the one that doesn't have the arrow in it.
Okay. Yeah, you smash. There's like the cracking of bone as your maul like slams into the creature. Its head kind of like locks back, like hanging by just like a chunk of skin more than anything else.
So I have a question. Can I use Divine Smite every time I attack, or is that like something that I have a certain amount of uses for?
It uses spell slots, but you can definitely use it. Like, don't be afraid to use it, because I mean you've got a pretty hefty amount of spell slots.
Oh. Okay. Then I'm gonna use it. Wait. What happened?
Sorry, this is me. I say hefty amount. You have. I was looking at your thing. You have 3 spell slots.
Well, I accidentally clicked some stuff earlier, remember? Did that take it from my spell slots?
Oh wait, no, you have. Yeah.
You
It
will
did-
allow me to go click on this, please?
Okay, well, I was trying to tell you how many spell slots. I was trying to answer your question.
Backseat gamer.
So the easiest way will just be where you see Divine Smite. If you're using a level 1 spell slot, yeah, it's just where you see under global damage modifiers. I think you can just click that. Can you? No. Oh yeah, you can click the 2d8 radiant on there. We don't have to take that damage that I roll.
Okay, so
Do you see what I'm talking about?
no, but I'm just gonna roll 2d8. Can I do that?
You can, but I do want you to know how to do this for like normalcy stuff.
Okay.
But
Alright.
if
How do
if
I
you-
do it?
if you're looking at your character sheet, you see where all your attacks are, and then under that you see global attack modifier. Under that you see global damage modifier. There's Great Weapon Master and Divine Smite.
Mm-hmm.
If you click on that 2d8 radiant beside Divine Smite, it'll roll it for you. Okay, well.
You jinxed me.
So you do an extra 3 radiant damage.
It says it increases by 1d8 if the target is undead or a fiend.
Oh, go ahead and roll
Yeah,
another
and
d8.
then take extra.
Hey.
Yeah, as you slam, I say you knock its head back almost off. You're using your divine smite so that your magical energy like kind of catches up to the hit, slamming into this creature, and it's like it disintegrates, but from your like radiant power, uh, like the bit of flesh that's holding its neck to its body, begins to just like disintegrate, and the creature falls down, completely dead and unmoving.
Yay!
It
2 for
rings.
2.
Imagine Sully saying that for real too.
Rosemary.
Yeah.
Character.
For sure.
Speaking of Rosemary,
Sweetie.
it
Okay.
is your turn.
Oh gosh. Uh, well, first things first. D6 plus 4. Hey.
Oh yeah, temp HP.
Yeah, so we're going to. Gosh, do we know the plan? Nothing's been shouted down to us. We
Not
just
yet.
have undead trying to get in, so she's gonna. There's one with an arrow. She's gonna go attack that one.
Okay.
Yeah. 23. I
Uh,
figure if I call it, I don't roll it.
yeah, that'll hit.
Alright, and this is just gonna be a regular attack. I'm not gonna try anything fancy. 11 damage.
It looks real rough.
I should
You,
have done something fancy.
you slice into it, just cutting up in a huge gash across its like chest and stomach. Its guts kind of like falling out a little bit as it like marches forward.
I mean, I can add a superiority die. The superiority die after, right?
I think so.
I'll do a trip attack.
Okay.
It's just it needs to give me a
Strength save.
strength save. While I roll this little d8 here, extra 4 damage. It's fine.
Well, might fall anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me. You cut off its guts, and then you do a trip attack. So I'm guessing you bring your sword back around to like.
To sweep the legs.
And yeah, this one's legs happen to be like paper, basically. Your sword cuts through the creature's legs, and goes, and then falls down like unmoving. Its head like slamming into its intestines that just fell a moment ago. And
Let's go,
another
gamers.
zombie down. You see several more like a little bit off. Yeah, I will say there are dozens like away from the house as well, like coming in from the mist. Armand.
Poor precious cinnamon bun.
Armand is going to come downstairs. He's going to feel a little heartened by Buster's ability, so he's not going to be like too afraid. But you see him kind of like scooting, edging against like the back wall, and he says, "Maybe we should get out of here." And that's going to be his turn. He's just gonna kind of like hold the dagger out in front of him, just like pointed towards the zombies generally, even like while they're far away from him. Olin.
I will look at Armand, say, "Stick with them. They'll take care of you," and run up the stairs where all the smoke is pooling and starting to get bad, and shout down the hall, "It's important that we leave the house quickly, so please hurry. I'll hold off anything up here while you escape.
Yeah, and you see, like, you look down the hall saying this, and you see one of the zombies, like, running towards them, and another one, like, almost, like, wrestling with Tobias.
And so I'll shoot the one that's running towards them.
Okay.
And I'll do my planar warrior again. Longbow. Oh, so close. Dirty 20. That'll hit. And it is 16 force damage.
Nice. Slams into the back of this creature, causing like ichor just to fly from its chest through like the wound. Like kind of like looks down at the arrow peeking from the other side and like glances behind it towards you. Anything else, Owen?
That's it. That's the turn.
There is windows breaking from the kitchen, and you hear kind of like you'll hear moans beginning to escape from that side of the house. Reva begins like she moves past Tobias and this zombie, and you see her kind of like moving, holding her jewelry box, kind of like she doesn't necessarily want to pass the zombie that you just shot, Olin, but like is trying to basically stay as far away from both zombies as she can while staying in the hallway.
Okay.
And she just like has this look of fear, but also like looking kind of annoyed on her face that she's having to deal with this.
Ever the lady.
We are also annoyed that we are dealing with this.
And she will call out, I think, to Olin talking about how we need to leave. She says, we need to get to the carriage house.
Where is the carriage house?
Downstairs, under the guest bedrooms.
I could do with maybe a little more urgency.
Well, get these creatures out of the way, and I will be right along. Buster, it is your turn.
Buster kind of I head back up the stairs a little bit and give a little bit of side eye to Reva. Like a creature is a little strong. I mean, ouch. I have a name.
Can I take that temp HP too?
Yeah. But if she entered my little zone as well, what are you doing?
I mean, you don't have to let her have it.
It's
Yeah,
anyone that enters it.
It's you have to let them have it though.
Yeah,
Nah,
it's
I let
your
everyone
ally.
have it. Nah, I let everyone have it. Except for the zombies, obviously.
Zombies don't count.
They don't need
I'd
any
like
more HP.
to go back up the stairs and kind of interpose myself between the zombie that came up that was looking at me, if I'm spatially putting myself correct. Interpose myself in front of that zombie so it can't attack Reva or Armand. Because of the two fast ones, there's the one over there by Tobias, and then the one that came in through the other side that's like that we're attacking. Thank you, by the way. So I'd like to interpose myself.
Okay, yeah, you kind of just like move down the hallway because it kind of started moving towards.
Yeah, yeah. And I'll say like, go. I will follow. I will deal with this little one. And with my bonus action, I'll just have my spiritual weapon smack at the next closest. Like I'll just like move down the line of the other like shitty zombies or whatever else is down there. So it will roll a 19. I imagine that hits one of the little dinkers.
This is towards one of the ones downstairs. You said, right?
Yeah, because it's still down there. And spiritual weapons can only move like 20 feet, so I can't like bring it up to me. And then with my action, as I'm closing, with this zombie, I will toll the dead on it. I think I rolled that correctly. Perfect.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save. So it'll take the 8 necrotic. It has. This one's been damaged, right? This is the one that Owen put an arrow in.
Yeah, I shot.
Yeah. Perfect. And then I'll level my shield and like get toe to toe with it.
Beautiful. The one zombie that is in front of you, Tobias, is going to lash out first.
I'm not next to it.
Oh, that's right. You moved 5 foot away. Did you move down the hall, or did you just move a little bit away from it?
I moved 5 feet away from it, and then I'm close to Riva.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of down the hall. I think it will chase after you. Or do you feel like, are you closer to it, or is Riva closer to it?
I'm closer to it for sure.
Or actually, is Calfoy's probably the closest to it.
Interpose myself. Yeah, it's either
Malfoy hit him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Calfoy's still right there. So he's actually going to attack Calfoy, who's not wearing any armor.
Do us a favor. That was mean.
Yeah, this zombie like slashes into Calfoy, who kind of like claws out like as he's like trying to slash away from this creature. The one near you, Buster, is also going to lash out. A couple of claw attacks.
Nope.
Yeah, it just kind of like rakes against your armor. Very easy to avoid. I forget you have fucking ridiculous. Okay. That is going to be my husk zombies. Oh, those of you who are near windows do see several more fast-moving zombies beginning to like head through the crowd, heading towards the house. This front zombie is going to go toe to toe with it's going to slam into Sully and will miss. Just kind of like falling into the room, basically. The other zombie moves away from the door and basically is going to... Rosemary, you're by the window as well, right?
Yep.
This one's going to try and slam into you and fail. Beautiful. That's going to be their turn. Tobias.
I'm gonna look at Calfoy and say, Calfoy, I told you not to get close to that thing. And I'm gonna leap forward a couple times, and come at the zombie that's right not the one that's next to Calfoy, but the one that Olin shot.
Mm.
And I'm gonna leap to its side and try to take its head off with a swing of the sword.
Right.
22.
That'll hit.
5 slashing damage. Is that enough? Did we finish it?
That is enough. It's going to make a con save. DC 10. Yeah, you slash and it looks like for a moment it might fall, and then it just kind of like turns towards you. You've kind of like sliced open its like its backside, and you're hit with like the smell of rot as the creature kind of like turns, just random parts falling out.
Well, I'm gonna back up towards Riva again.
Okay.
Riva, just stay close to me, darling, please.
Calfoy, for his part, is going to continue to attack. Damn, what is that again?
Dang.
Good hit. Hmm.
That's an unlimited ability, right?
Yeah, he hacks into the zombie again, like chopping off one of its arms, but it like, and he's like, "Oh, finally fucking dead." And then it begins like moving again, like trying to grab at him. What the fuck? I hate fucking zombies.
He's gotta
Um,
stop claiming it early.
and Sully, we are back down to you.
Yeah, Sully's gonna chuckle a little bit at the zombies that tried to attack her and Rosemary and failed. And then she's gonna swing her maul again.
Right.
Is that it?
That does it.
Okay.
I guess it's a good thing you did not do the Great Weapon Master Mullins.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning damage. Are you doing Divine Smite?
I don't know, should I? I'm gonna do it.
Don't forget to roll the extra one. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
undead.
Nice. Well, actually, Sully, is your radiant energy, your tax, is that more of that like crystal effect?
Yeah.
Do you imagine it like just like almost like images of crystals like appearing in the air? Or are they like growing on the things that you hit?
Growing on the things that I hit.
Cool.
That's so sick.
So you slam it into this zombie who just goes like flying back as this like you hit it in the chest and just like this circle of crystals was growing around it as it flies back into a group of zombies behind it and just kind of like hits the ground, stop moving. Several of those zombies just kind of like taking a moment to step over its corpse. It is dead.
How many of these things do we have to kill, or should we be running?
We should probably be running.
Yeah, you're like looking at it, you're like, yeah, I've killed so many of them, and you look out and you still see like 24 more of these things, like just kind of
24?
yeah, walking towards like from this angle that you can see. Yeah.
There's even more we can't see.
Sheesh. Yeah, we should.
Did we
Can I
hear where to
use
go?
my bonus action to disengage? I don't know if that's a disengage, if that's a bonus or not. Is it?
No, it's not.
Not for you, no.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so anything else, Sully?
No. Nothing
You-
else.
You can move away from the zombies in the front. You just take like an attack of opportunity if any are still.
No, I don't want them to get an opportunity to attack me.
Alright, you have good AC or decent and lots of health, so just pros and cons. Rosemary, it is your turn.
Okay. Scarf, by the way, it's coming along. It's gonna be a very wide scarf. Because it's going this way. But
Oh.
anyway. Okay. Well, there's one right in front, at least one right in front of us. I'm picturing in my brain. Okay. So we're gonna have to run. I'm gonna go ahead and try and kill this one first. Nat one.
That'll
See,
hit.
I call it, and it's not a nat one. And I'm gonna maneuver again. I'm running through my superiority dice.
Another trip.
Yeah, trip attack on this one. Oh my god, wait.
What's your DC?
16.
Oh, it works.
I had to do the math. It falls prone. Oh my god, it finally worked. And oh right. Hello. Thank you. an additional 3 damage. And Sully, can I pick you up? Is that okay? Do I have your permission?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pick her up and just run.
Okay. The
Because
zombie
I'm
will get.
assuming we heard where to go.
Yeah, I'll say at this point, like even Armand would be like, probably the carriage house.
Oh gosh, where's that?
Oh, just right over there, kind of like pointing towards like a door down the hall.
Oh, thanks.
The zombie is gonna slam into you with a 22.
It has disadvantage because it's prone.
Oh, you're right. So that'll be a 16 to hit, which does not hit.
Hey.
Nice. Armand heads to the carriage house as well, and I think he will like dash. He opens it up, and I think Rosemary and Sully, especially, you can see what looks like a black, like lacquered carriage, like on the other side of this door.
Ooh, fancy.
Um,
For taking the hearse.
Olin, it is your turn. I will say on this top stairs, the fire now is like very clearly having moved from Armand's room deeper into the floor, but also like now coming out into the hallway. And there is basically between the zombie in the middle of the hallway where Tobias, Riva, and Calfoy are, there's like flames between you and the stairs at this point. Small ones that you can move over, but there is like a risk.
Okay. Can I? If I shut the door, would it be an action?
To shut the door from like to the bedroom.
To like try and close off.
I would say that door is like on fire.
Okay. It's too late. Okay, I will shoot my bow at the closer zombie, the one by Buster.
Cool.
And I'll do the old Planar Warrior, because Ranger's very fun. 12 to hit.
Well, we'll hit.
And we'll do 13 force damage.
Love to see it. You shoot it like directly into like the head. Like the magic force of this just kind of like cracking around the skull, and it like looks like it's gonna fall for a moment before it just kind of like tilts back. Arrow just sticking through its head and chest now. But it continues to be alive with 1 hit point.
And Owen will just say, "It's time to go."
These zombies burst through the kitchen and begin moving into the main area downstairs. They're still even dashing their good distance from Rosemary, Sully, and Armand. Buster, you're also downstairs, right? Or no, you went back upstairs.
I'm upstairs next to the zombie that just got brained.
So these zombies are kind of just like in the main downstairs area at this point. Riva makes a dash for it at this point. She like sees the fire, she sees the zombie. She kind of like picks up her like sleeping gown to like above her knees, runs and takes a little leap.
Scandalous.
Punch it on your way through.
Leap over the fires. Her hair is kind of like up, but now like kind of coming down in this kind of messy, like salt and pepper look, and she begins, like heading towards the stairs at this point, like running past Olin and Buster.
We'll go.
And we are at Buster's turn.
So we're like at the top of the landing, in between the two hallways, technically.
Hmm.
How close is the zombie to the fire currently?
There's like maybe 10 feet between the zombie and the fire.
Okay.
Oh, there's the yeah, I guess that would apply for items.
Yeah. Until this thing dies, I'm gonna keep interposing myself. Actually, are we like against the banister effectively? Like, or am I mechanically thinking? Am I within 5 feet of the banister to push this zombie off of the stairs?
Sure, yeah, it'd be like towards the bottom of the stairs, maybe not like necessarily the very bottom, but because of the way it turns. But yeah, you could definitely push it. Um, oh wait, the one on the other side of the flames.
Well, the one
No,
that I'm next, to.
I mean you'd have to like be able to push it through the fire and stuff
Yeah.
as well. That's you're like 20 feet from the stairs. Sorry, getting my bearings for everybody's.
Well, okay, but sorry. Now I feel like I'm confused. There was one that was closer to Riva's room.
Yes,
Yeah,
That's the one that
which is currently
Calfoy is-
engaged with Calfoy.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
one
and
that was in the
I'm by
middle
the
of the
other
hall
one.
that you kind of moved behind. So I guess if you're like, that means the fire is like, you're between the zombie and like the fire, or if you're between the zombie and where Riva was beside it, you're within like 5-10 feet of this fire, depending on like how you imagine that. And this like on the other side of the fire between Riva's room and the stairs.
Okay.
So
So if I were to run for the stairs, would I be between the fire?
You'd
Or
have to
would I
leap
go-
over. You'd have to leap over the fire to get to the stairs.
So it's stairs, fire, Olin.
I imagine
zombie.
I imagine stairs, Olin, fire, Buster, zombie.
Okay.
Okay. So between me and Olin is this zombie and the fire.
Hmm.
Okay. I will continue standing there, making sure that Riva and Olin can get by this zombie, so this zombie does not attack anyone else. I will continue interposing myself, knowing full well that this isn't going to do anything. I'm going to swing at it with my big spoon.
Big spoon.
Hey, a 16.
That'll hit it.
Wow.
I
The
hit it
ultimate
for
weapon.
5 bludgeoning. My big metal
I
spoon.
feel like I should have flavored a fun weapon.
Which the minimum DC is 6.
It
Why
can
is this
roll
possible?
a 1.
It can roll a 1 now.
I wasn't expecting much. I just kind of hit it just to
Oh,
keep
it'd
it
be-
busy.
I wish I'm dumb because it would just be 5 + 5, so it'd be DC 10. But
Which zombie? Just real one more time. Which zombie is this one?
This is
the one
closer to
closest
Olin.
How close is this to Riva?
now, not close at all because Riva is like moving down the stairs.
Okay, then I'm good. Never mind.
But this is basically the one that you are kind of nearest as well.
Oh, this is the one I hit too.
Yeah, you and Buster are kind of fighting the same one.
Okay.
And it looks very rough, and it's basically like cut up, guts smashed, like arrows
You know-
sticking out of its head and chest.
You know what? Can I still rebarb it? I want to make sure. I want to see if I want to make him redo that saving throw.
That 20.
If you want to use the spell slot, we can do that.
Why
So
not?
It needs to roll.
17. Never mind then.
Yeah, it needed to roll a 7. Well, technically a 6.
Secular, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
I called it. I said nat 20.
Technically, yeah.
I'm just that good.
She has to be stopped.
Oh, and just to let everyone know, I believe this is the case with temporary hit points. Correct me if I'm wrong, John, but you can. It doesn't add, but it can overwrite. So if you roll like a 1 on the d6 for the first turn, you'll get 5 HP. But you can roll it again for a higher chance of getting like a 6 to get the maximum 10.
Yeah, but it won't like add on to
It won't add, it'll just overwrite the previous. So if you don't get 10 is the maximum, that's what you're looking for. If you don't get that, then feel free to re-roll at the end of your turn. It's not the end of my turn, but I'm just going to go ahead and take care of it. It's closer. I will use my bonus action to just keep swinging away at with my spiritual weapon that's down at the base of the stairs at just one of the zombies over there.
Okay. Do you have to be able to see what you're hitting with spiritual weapon? I don't remember.
Let's look. I believe so. Yeah, I'll just post it.
It just says within 5 feet of the weapon.
Yeah.
Cool.
Move within
That'll hit.
a giant moonlight claymore beams of light. Yeah. And I will continue holding to make sure that this thing doesn't attack anyone so that everyone else can get down into the carriage. I'm holding the line.
I'm holding the line.
You stay beside like this one zombie, right, that you're fighting?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Just to make sure that everyone else can run down the stairs.
I think it will turn and focus on you, Buster, taking a couple of swings, not hitting at all. This other one down the hall is going to attack Malfoy, swinging a couple of times, hitting both.
Jesus.
Oh no.
You see Calfoy scream out as he's like trying to fight this thing, and then the zombie just kind of like latches on and like takes a huge bite out of Calfoy's neck, just kind of like pulling away, blood dripping. And Calfoy's like fuck, and then like hits the ground with the zombie on top of it, and goes still as his blood pours out across the floor. And that is gonna be. Oh,
Damn.
Civilians be like.
How long does it take for the dead to rise up again?
About 6 seconds. Huh. Crazy.
Dang, dude.
I imagine if it was 30 feet within me, around me, he could have gotten temp HP. I imagine it probably wouldn't have changed the outcome.
So Calfoy down on the ground. More fast zombies are now kind of like moving towards downstairs. This zombie is going to. Let me double check zombie movement here, because I'm pretty sure they're pretty slow.
Pretty slow.
There's 40 feet. This one was already inside the main area. I think this one could get to who would be in the back of the line of the people headed towards the carriage. Would it be Rosemary or Sully kind of pulling up the back?
Well, I'm carrying Sully.
Oh, that's right. So it's both of you.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. 1 is Sully, 2 is Rosemary. This zombie tries to slam into you, Sully.
Misses.
Fails horribly. Just kind of trying to barely keep up with y'all as you head into the carriage house. Device.
I'm gonna blast the one right in front of me by Buster.
Right.
Natural 20. It might be my turn, y'all.
This tell me what it looks like
10.
as you kill it.
I just get I'm just very frustrated, but you just see this black blast come and just blast its head off, and after the blast clears, it's just a neck, and it just falls to the ground.
Beautiful.
Well, Buster, I think it's time to go.
Agreed.
Do you begin moving? Do you want to take a move action as well?
Yeah, where's Reva?
Reva is like down, like on the landing, going down the stairs.
Are there zombies in front of her?
There are zombies in. Not that Tobias can see.
Okay.
You do have to like leap over a line of flames that is coming over out of the room.
I look back at Calfoy, kind of shrug, and then I just look back and I take the leap, and I'm just running out.
Fine. Give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Will do. Great. 9. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and use an inspiration and re-roll that.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to be burned right now.
Any other time would be fun.
Wow, 6. Never mind. Can I do none of these things, and can I just use a Misty Ward to just teleport past it? No, I'm already doing it. It's fine. I'm sorry.
No, because Tobias thinks he can make this, but like it's basically right as you're leaping over, there's like an explosion, like a small explosion coming from the bedroom where the flames have started, and you're kind of hit by this like backlash of flames that come out of the bedroom, and one of the walls between like the bedroom and the main central foyer area of the second floor is now like broken out with like flames coming out. So you do take 5 fire damage. But you can make it like to begin heading downstairs.
You're good.
Thank you.
This is like it never happened.
Yeah, and what do I see when I'm down there? Because I'm trying to protect Reva because I made a promise.
Oh yeah, so you see Reva kind of like stopped on the landing, like looking like she's gonna get ready to bolt. You see several zombies. You see 4 kind of like slow zombies, like slowly moving towards the hallway, kind of a few feet from the bottom of the steps. And then you see like the window past them, where a couple of like the fast zombies are kind of like beginning to crawl in through the window.
Okay. I don't know if this will work, but I am going to quicken a spell, and I'm going to quicken the darkness spell, and I'm going to put it on as many of the zombies as possible.
Okay.
But while not blocking the way to the carriage room. So that's two sorcery points, and this one. I forgot I was a sorcerer for a minute.
Relatable content.
Wait, that's the radius.
Yeah, it'll be 30 foot sphere, 15 radius.
Cool. Yeah, so you can definitely get like all the zombies except for maybe the one that's like at Rosemary and Sully.
Okay. I don't know how much that will deter them, but it's magical darkness, so that's a little harder to see through.
Yeah. Halfoy bleeds. Sully, you are right now in Rosemary's arms.
Yes.
There is a zombie next to y'all. And you also see, like, past Armand, there is, like, the carriage itself.
How many zombies are within a 20-foot cube of us?
Of you, just the one.
Just the one?
Hmm.
Okay.
And you do see, like, this magical darkness envelop, which you may or may not recognize as Tobias's spell. Beyond your zombie is kind of just, like, now pure darkness, back the way you came.
Sully is going to... This is going to sound really erotic, and I don't mean it this way, I swear. She's going to dismount, being held.
Okay.
Oh my.
And attack the zombie that came in and swung at her.
Okay.
And then, I'm not going to be using Divine Smite, but I do have a bonus action.
Well, that is enough to... That has to make a con save, which it fails. So Sully, yeah, you turn around, smashing this one, its head like crashing into the wall, from the force of your hammer.
Who all's in the room with us?
The ones that you can see are you, Rosemary, and Armand.
And who's closest to the zombie now?
The dead zombie?
Yeah. Oh, is it dead?
Yeah, you killed it.
Okay.
Its brain. Well, you smash against its head against the wall, and its brains like splatter out.
Okay.
Crystal's growing.
I'm trying to protect people over here, and there's nobody for me to protect because we're safe for the time being.
You just protected them. Do you want to move towards the carriage?
Yeah.
All right. You go out. You do not see any like horses attached. There is like a door, like almost like a garage door type thing. That is, well, I guess it'd be closer to like big barn doors that are closed. And then the carriage itself.
How the fuck are we supposed to leave when there are no horses attached?
Do you say that?
Let me How the fuck are we supposed to leave when there's no horses attached?
Armand shrugs and says, it's magic carriage.
Oh, that's helpful.
Let's go.
But we will need to get the doors.
How do we get the doors?
Oh, you just gotta move that bar off.
Right. Okay, then.
I'll get it. How about you hop in the carriage?
No.
What?
You know, we're wearing armor. You should let us get the bar.
Yeah.
You should get ready to get in the carriage, though.
Armand shrugs and looks like he's about to head towards the carriage. Sully, do you want to move towards the door or towards the, like, to get... Do you basically have enough movement that you could get on the carriage or, like, to the door?
To the door.
Okay. You move towards the door. You've already used your action to attack this turn, so you can't, like, move the bar from this door. It's, like, pretty heavy wooden bar.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you technically get, like, an item interaction. You can give me, like, a strength check to try and move this bar off by yourself.
How do I do that? Just click on strength?
Yeah. Okay, you can, like, begin. Basically, this is a huge, heavy wooden bar across with double doors. There are two, like, hooks that this bar is set into. You kind of move over to one and, like, lift it up and get it down so that it's still across and only in one of the like, hooks on the door. So the door's, like, halfway open, basically.
Okay.
Or halfway to being open. Rosemary.
So I'm actually not gonna move to open it yet. I'm waiting for everyone else. Just, okay, so we found the carriage. It's magic. Oh, you guys are taking a while to get here, though.
You look back down into the magical darkness where you can, like, hear people coming, you hear the zombies moving.
It's dark. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare an action to attack the first zombie that comes through. Specifying.
Appreciate the clarity. Armand moves to like sit on the front of the carriage as if he will be driving it, like picks up a couple of like reins. And that'll be his turn. Olin.
Hit me with a sanity check here, John. Does it look like if I killed the zombie, I could get to Calfoy and help him? Does he look alive, or does he look like he's bleeding out, or what?
You can give me a medicine check.
I guess. Let's see here. 12, and I will use my knowledge from a past life to add a d6 to that roll. So add 5, so 17.
Oh, I'm dumb. I should have kept Calfoy on here because he will rise as a zombie. He looks dead. He's lost too much blood. Do you feel like he's not moving any longer? He definitely seems like he is completely dead.
Glad to have made a medicine check to find out that he's just fucking dead. I will. Okay, that's fine. So I'm still on the. I don't have to go through the fire, right? Because I'm right by the stairs.
Yeah.
And I see the magical darkness, I suppose. I guess I'm just gonna book it, dude. How far can I make it with 80 feet of movement?
I would say you could definitely make it down the stairs. You'd have to travel through the magical darkness, but you could get most of the way to like the carriage house.
Okay.
You can see Reva can be like, just follow the wall around the corner there.
I will use my ghost step tattoo and go incorporeal, so I don't have to worry about running into anything, and just go.
Nice. Come incorporeal as you float into the shadow and disappear to those on the landing. Love it. So Olin, you are almost to the carriage house. These zombies begin kind of like shuffling. The darkness definitely has them confused. I think one of them probably like lashes out towards like where maybe Olin passed a moment ago, like hearing something, but obviously doesn't hit anything. Yeah, so they end up going in like all kinds of different directions. Reva, for her part, is gonna run down and run past. You hear her like scream a moment as she like runs through the darkness. But then she'll have been low enough next time that with a dash, she will kind of pop out on the other side of the darkness so that Rosemary, I think you would be able to like see her kind of popping out.
Oh, never mind.
And she says, oh, and I think Olin is probably kind of popping out right at the edge of this darkness too. So she's like, oh, I'm glad you've made it safely. There's more of us coming, and she like continues to try and like hurry down that way. Buster.
I give one last forlorn look to Calfoy. And
here lies Calfoy, he never scored.
I holster my big spoon and I mutter under my breath like, if I had 1 gold every time this happened to me of a lover before making love, it ended up being eaten by creature, I would have enough to well, never
For the
mind.
funeral.
And then and then I'll turn around. So
Bye,
in my
player.
mind, I'm believing. I think I'm picturing this building differently. I'm the only one upstairs, correct?
Mhm.
Um,
Well, you've even begun like heading down the stairs, right? So
no, I was still interposed with
Oh,
that
that's right.
zombie until I got its head blasted. I'm still technically behind the fire line, I think.
okay, yeah, you've got to do your check, huh?
So I'm not too scared about that, but if I hit the landing or like the banister of the stairs, does it like curve around? Are they spiral staircases? What's the height difference?
It is a spiral staircase, so the banister is kind of like a half section of that staircase. So if you like left down, assume it's like the staircase is in like a half circle.
Mm,
The stairs are, so you could like leap down, maybe like 20 feet down to like the bottom third of the stairway. If that makes sense.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run through the fire, just blast through it, jump up to, because I know the direction of the carriage house, right?
Hmm.
What are you doing?
I was just
You-
looking at your.
There's a thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rabbit hop. It's a bonus action.
Okay.
But I'm gonna run through the flames first. So what check is that first?
There'd be athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics. So 13.
Yeah, that is just enough to get over the flames.
Perfect. And then I'm going to run up real quick, jump up to the banister, and then use a rabbit hop, like literally like bound onto the banister with all four paws and fucking leap over, like in the direct direction towards the carriage house, knowing full well, like I'm sailing through the air. I'm more than likely gonna eat shit, but like I'm not gonna get eaten by zombies or burn in a fire. So like, it's fine. It's fine. And I make my way directly over there. I'll action dash to make however many feet around, otherwise closer from landing after that. But I'll just I'll book it.
So you are going to take 7 bludgeoning damage from the land.
Mm-hmm.
But you like leap out into the darkness. You get pretty much. You land almost directly into the darkness and get around. Like you're right behind Lady Riva, pretty much if you're dashing.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
I agree. Yeah, that's fine.
These zombies. Comes like running towards the kitchen. One of them stumbling backwards. This one is chomping on Calfoy for a moment before standing up with the Calfoy zombie beside him. Though only the audience sees this. Pink zombies are all dead. Tobias.
Is Riva's in there?
Yeah, Riva has passed by. You're pretty much the last one.
Okay, and Buster passed me by.
Yeah, you see Buster like kind of land down and jump into the darkness.
Okay, if I just dash over there, will I make it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You dash through, see the carriage ahead of you. I'm actually gonna put I'm just gonna put a pin in initiative for a moment because the zombies I think are distracted by the darkness. Y'all kind of like all run towards the carriage. You see Armand like in the lead. Sully, you can like make me a quick athletics check real quick or strength check. I'll just say athletics. I should let me do that earlier. You go over. You kind of like unhinge the other like bar on there. The doors opening by themselves with the weight of the wooden bar gone. and you can head back. Who gets in the carriage? Who is on the carriage?
I'm gonna flavor and I'm gonna teleport inside of the carriage and just sit down chilling.
Love it.
I'm up front with my boy.
All right, scoot in next to Armand.
Also, so I can shoot some zombies if I need to while we're escaping.
Beautiful.
Is there somewhere I can hang on to the side or something and swipe at zombies? if they get
Yeah,
close?
there's like a little ladder thing on each side of it made to like be able to like climb
Yeah.
on top.
I'll do that.
But you can kind of hold on to one of those. Beautiful. What about you, Buster?
I would clamber up to the top if there's any room to sit on top of it, or
For sure.
just have a good like 360 view around us just in case.
Beautiful. Sully, where are you sitting?
Inside the carriage.
All right, so you kind of like you get in around the same time Tobias like poofs in and sit across from him. The carriage, Armand like whips the reins and the carriage begins rolling forward on its own accord by all appearances, as it begins heading out the door. And you see, as it's heading out the door, there's like a few zombies kind of moving towards you, but one giant floating thing that begins. You see a large creature floating in the air. Its focus now turning towards the carriage as you begin rolling out. Oh, Lady Riva also like climbs into the carriage and sits beside Tobias. Immediately,
Crack mind on that woman.
Immediately, like I was so frightened and like in this like over the top way, almost like trying to like scoot in close.
Cry me a river.
And yeah, this giant floating thing that begins honing in on the carriage as it rolls away from the manor house. Several stalks coming off of its head, a large like eye that looks like it's like kind of like rolled up in its head, and this massive mouth filled with lined with teeth.
I love this guy. Yo, I love this guy.
Why?
What?
We're gone though. We're gone.
This begins chasing you as you roll away from the manor house, and that is where we are going to leave it for the night.
Chunk out of it,
What?
We level up, right?
Oh my!
Be better to deal with this damn thing.
Are we facing an undead beholder right now?
You are facing
A zombie holder.
Thank everyone for watching. Make sure to tune in next time on episode 3, where we'll find out if our heroes survive, thrive, or take a dive. Till our next misadventure, y'all.
Before we end the stream, I'm gonna show the zombie holder.
Oh yeah.
If I can get it pulled up real quick. Let's see.
That thing is terrifying.
It is very spooky. There we go. Zombie holder. Okay, stream. Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye.